Oh, are you asking why I'm erasing the dry erase board? It's for the rules, obviously. The rules for what? The Nuzlocke. Did you not see the first episode? Look. Okay, now that you're caught up, what do you mean you're not caught up? Did the video not help? Okay, you know what? Just watch the rules. This is the Pokemon Champions Nuzlocke, where we start with a pre-built team of 6 Pokemon, like everyone else. But, once we've received our third loss on the rank ladder, we must randomly replace a Pokemon on the team with another random Pokemon legal in the current regulation, repeating that process until we finally reach the champion tier. Here we are in Ultra Ball 2. Wait, is that a Ditto? Okay, they lead Cleavor Sceptile versus our Sneasler Fergraph, and so we fake out the Cleavor, but the Sceptile is not real, so they blow up our Sneasler. And off screen, we set up the room where it happens. Peppa shows up for Mega Evolution! And allows us to Dragon Pulse into the Cleavor, and so we Psychic into Cleavor as well, ignoring the Hisuian Zoroark on the other side with the Icy Wind. We Dragon Pulse into the Typhlosion that shows up and Psychic into the Typhlosion as well, doing the same thing we did to Cleavor, getting the same result, and they Psychic into our Farigiraf. Sceptile detects, and so unfortunately we actually double into that spot, getting no value, and they hit another Icy Wind against us. Also, they do it again! And we double into it again! On the very last turn of the room where it happens, getting Icy Wind again, they Mega Evolution! And this spells out the end of our game. They Dragon Pulse into the Farigiraf, and then they Icy Wind and pick up the Drampa. And I think that's where it ends. I'm sorry, Skeledirge, you take the brunt force of the end of it. And that is our third loss for our first game of the stream. At 3 losses, we spin the wheel to see who we lose forever, and that is number 5. And the 5th slot on the team is Farigiraf, so we lose our only Trick Room setter. We go to the wheel to see who's gonna replace our Farigiraf, and it ends up being Mamoswine. So in an attempt to fix the team, we change Pelipper to Tailwind, and we make some sort of weird speed tier team, but guess what? We actually start cooking. We pick up a win here. Look at us, we pick up another win here. Mamoswine is the missing piece. Do we make Master Ball? Is that a Hyper Beam? Jesus criminy. Well, I guess it couldn't all be perfect, huh? We get our first loss. This is for the people who say we never use the Emolga. They lead Oranguru Araquanid versus Emolga Skeledirge, and so they protect the Araquanid, and we speed swap onto the Oranguru, and we Torch Song into the Oranguru as well, and that's part 1 of the plan as they go into the room where it happens. We protect the Skeledirge, and they click Surf, which is crazy, and we go down to our Focus Sash and speed swap onto the Araquanid. Part 2 of the plan, they instruct picking up Emolga, but I promise you, it's done its job. We send out Drampa and immediately go into Mega Evolution, allowing us to hit the Raw Thunder on the Araquanid, and now we underspeed with the Skeledirge, picking up with the Shadow Ball. I told you it was all part of the plan. They send out the Tyranitar, and they Mega Evolution on the Tyranitar as well. That thing is so bulky, it lives a crit Dragon Pulse and the Earth Power, and they hit a double Rock Slide, except when they instruct, they miss the Rock Slide on the Skeledirge. Drampa lives them both, and they protect. So we Dragon Pulse to protect and Torch Song into the Oranguru, but it lives to undo the room where it happens. We protect, and so they instruct their protect, which fails, and they click an Earthquake, picking up our Mega Drampa. Oranguru goes down to the sand, and then they send out the Mawile. T-Tar protects, and we fail the protect, but it baits out the Sucker Punch so we can KO the Mawile, then we KO T-Tar for a crazy win. The good times did not last very long because Dragonite ended up clearing every single one of our Pokemon like it was a Choice Band Dragon Claw. I promise you that thing hurt so much. And that is our second loss. But fast forward and we're on a little win streak. And wait, what does that say? We've qualified for our Master Ball promotion game. Lock in! Torch Song into the Sylveon. Weather Ball into the Houndoom, Thunder into the Golden Go. And chat, we've done it. We've randomized our way all the way to Master Ball. Ain't that crazy? I can't believe it. It's a dream. This is phenomenal. First game of Master Ball, and this is an unmitigated disaster, chat. Well, you heard it from me firsthand. This was garbage. Our first game, I got destroyed, which means that we're back to the wheel. We roll the number 6, which means we lose our Mega again? Dwampa, why you leave us? It gets replaced with, luckily, another Mega, and here comes Raichu. Followed by some of the worst losses we've had since this challenge began. We couldn't catch a break. Like, check out here, right? We Mega Evolution with the Raichu, and we had a Mamoswine versus their Garchomp and our Chaladon, and they decide protecting the Garchomp is more important. If we were Raichu, why? We would have blown up the Archaladon. They knew, they saw the future. We couldn't catch a break. We couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. And so we just get cooked. Just straight eviscerated. Flash cannon into the Mamoswine. We lose it. And then the very next turn, we just lose everything after that. So back to the wheel. And we spin a 5, which means if you're playing along at home, we lose one of our MVPs in Mamoswine. And who does he get replaced by? None other than the Galarian Slowbro. Are we going back into the room where it happens? I guess so. Will Galarian Slowbro be the missing link to our team to get the champion tier? I know you're not going to want to miss the next stream. Also, there are dozens of you who haven't joined the Discord, and I would love for you to join because that's how we get stream updates to you, and also that is how we build this phenomenal community, and I would love for you to be a part of it. So make sure you're joining the Discord.